Hey everybody, for this video I'm tying a foam spider. For this I use a size 10 caddis hook, and this one is barbless, considering that this is primarily used for like bluegill, crappie, and trout. So yeah, I use barbless ones. Next I have, for this particular one, blue thread. This is that 100% polyester I've used before, that I don't know what denier or anything it is. So there's that. And then a piece of foam. This one is specifically cut out of the beaver tail style, and it's a foam cutter. They have these different fly shops and online and everything. And then it comes with a thick piece of rubber, so that you can stamp onto it. It doesn't cut into your surface of wherever you're tying. So they have those all different places. I like working with foam, and it's just you can see where I cut out other shapes of them. It's 1 or 2 millimeter foam. I think it's 1 millimeter. But I got a variety pack from Hobby Lobby. So it comes with every color you can think of. And then of course you can get the ones that have glitter on top or a shine. I have those. I haven't worked with them yet. And then you can get, like I said, those stamps. There's also ones that you can get, like when I got this one, this is what I use for the cheeseburger fly that I've previously done a video on. This one I got from Harbor Freight. It came in a whole set. I think there's like 9 different ones. And then there's also leatherworking tools that are at, I think, Menards and Amazon, that cut all different shapes depending on what you're wanting to do. And then the other thing you'll need is some rubber legs. This is just one string of rubber legs. So I'm going to put down a thread wrap on the body, not too far back, and then kind of back up here to the front. These are fun to tie. I like tying this, and like I said, I like working with foam. So this little thing is going to go backwards, and I'm actually going to start by tying that down. That's what's going to help hold this, and it'll kind of twist, and you can kind of bring it back. And then I'm going to fold it over, and so it's kind of got like a little bump head there, and then I'm going to kind of a wider thread base. So like that. So it's got the head part there, and then the rest of the body's out there. And if you do tighten it too tight, depending on the thread you got, depending on the foam you got, you may cut through it. I haven't done that yet, luckily. And then the legs. So I kind of, to measure it and stuff, maybe around like that, like a little bit longer than the body itself after it's tied down. And then so I'm going to cut 4 of those. And they don't have to be exact, but pretty close. I try and get them exact, but that's just me. Okay. So then I'm going to take all 4 of them. So I got my 4 different pieces there, and maybe one, oops, didn't get them all. So 1, maybe 2 loose wraps. Then I'm going to bring 2 of the legs over this way and 2 of the legs over this way. The hardest part of this whole thing is doing this because if you have them up on top, the legs up on top of the foam, it's better, but they can not quite look right. If you pull it so far down that it goes under the foam, it basically tucks up between the foam and the hook, and they can angle all weird angles. So this is kind of like a preference and where to align. And of course, as I pull tighter, maybe I go around a couple more times. They may, depending on how tight you pull, they may go off in a different direction, or even on the other side of the body and stuff. So you want to avoid that. And then, like I said, I don't whip finish, or I can't. So I go around all 4 of the front legs, do a half hitch. This one is really sliding around. And then there, do a second one. And then I snip close to it underneath. And then the Sally Hansen's hard as nails. Get off all that excess. And then I go everywhere that the thread touches. And I got a little bit too much there. I'll wipe it off on the bottle here. And then I want to, and you can also do this after you have taken it off the vise. There we go. Is to dab it up under there. Just making sure I've went a little bit heavy on this. And the Sally Hansen's, the last one I had, did this before the bottle was empty. The more you have it out in the air, the more it gets stringy. Yeah, as you can see right there, it gets kind of goopy and stringy. So I have my mind just went completely blank. Resin. I had to look over the bottle over here. I've got UV resin. I've got super glue. You can use any of that, as a sealer. But yeah, just try and pick off all these kind of hot glue strings. But yeah, that's the foam spider, and it'll float right on top there. It'll work for anything, like I said, crappie, bluegill, trout, and they're fun. They look neat, and like I said, they're easy. It's just rubber legs, thread, and foam. I've customized these in all different colors and stuff. Maybe it's a white body with black legs, or a black body with white legs, red foam, green foam, purple foam, everything. So you can customize, the colors to whatever it works in your area. Maybe one color works better than another. This is a solid purple rubber legs, but you can have the glittery legs. You can have the glittery body and stuff. So, yeah. So I've tied them all different ways, and like I said, they're fun. So let me know in the comments below what you think about these. Have you tied them? Have you fished with them? And how have they done? So again, thank you guys for watching.